The following Binjpipe content is sponsored by Bob's Shoes. Not only are Bob's Shoes one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes you'll ever own, but for every pair we sell, we donate another pair to kids in need. But if you return a pair, we take a pair away from a kid in need. Bob's Shoes. You better order the right size.
Hi, I'm Austin Creed, host of the new Binjpipe show Hat Chat. I travel the world, make friends, and see a whole lot of hats. Here's a sneak peek of episode 4.
I spent my whole life thinking I was an only child, you know? And then to find out I had 3 identical sisters out there, I'm sorry, it's just all very emotional.
I understand. What about your hat?
Oh, this? It's just a large comical fruit hat. I always wear it.
You're one amazing lady. That's Hat Chat, only on Binjpipe.
You've heard of a tables, ladders, and chairs match, but this week on Wrestling is Everywhere, we are taking the competition to a new level by having it in the middle of a fully operational high-end furniture and home decor store.
I'm gonna rip you apart, sectional by sectional, armoire to footstool, because you are a sham, and matching duvet set. You're going to seasonal table runner for your life until you throw in your tea towel. You're about to hit the grounds, cause here comes the French press.
Hi, I'm looking for wall sconces.
No! This week on Wrestling is Everywhere.
Hey man, you succulent.
Binjpipe, being of sound mind and body, presents You Don't Know Jack. Binjpipe, please set up autopay and then forget that you did that.
Hi, I'm your host, Cookie Masterson, and if the opportunity were to ever arise, I'd be honored to be your power of attorney. They say number 1 is the loneliest number. I think 92 is. My grandpa basically had no friends at the end. Okay, let's see what happens.
Time for question 1.
To get started, CSI Just Desserts. Okay, you just murdered someone. You don't want the proof to be in the pudding. That's the first place they'll look. Where could you hide the murder weapon? Inside creme brulee, inside a haggis, in spotted dick, or in a Christmas pudding? And how do we do? Creme brulee is in fact a custard. The other things generally taste like ass, but are technically puddings.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Why not try? Stephen King is full of it. Murderous clown monster Pennywise is at it again, telling the children of Derry, you'll float too. How else could Pennywise phrase his favorite threat? Your outward pressure is equal to your density, Richie. The mass of your displaced liquid is greater than your downward gravity, Stan. Your average volume is consistent with Archimedes' principle, Beverly. Or, your surface area cancels out your momentum, Bill. So what'd you pick? Yeah, that's, it. Remember, kids, science is scary.
Why don't we do it with Creed?
Up next, Han Solo lovemaking. And I can't resist the temptation. Let's do a this or dat. I'm gonna read 7 titles, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's a book in the Star Wars franchise or a popular virginity book according to Goodreads. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Star Wars or virgins. Here it comes. Before the Awakening. Lost Stars. Fallen Too Far. Sweet Evil. Dark Disciple. Losing It. Last Shot. You did it! Kind of. Now let's keep going.
You're my question for forevermore. I love you. My question for.
Behold, every kiss and reality star begins with K. Place the 3 Kardashian sisters in alphabetical order by first name. The oldest, the second oldest, the youngest, the second oldest, the oldest, the second oldest, the oldest, the youngest, or the youngest, the oldest, the second oldest. Okay, let's take a look. Chloe, spelled K-H-L-O-E, is the youngest. Kim, K-I-M, is the second oldest. And Courtney, K-O-U-R, etc., is the oldest. If you aren't just a little bit angry after this question, you might want to check your pulse. Take a good look at the young and the vestless. If millennials were blamed for the demise of trebuchets, what headline would you see? Millennials are killing the girdle industry? Millennials are killing the boulder hurling industry? Millennials are killing the horse carriage industry? Or millennials are killing the sundial industry? I love this part. Want to see the right answer? Used in medieval times, the trebuchet, or trebuchet, was a weapon used to hurl huge boulders. They were very popular with baby boomers. Round 1 is officially behind us. I'd just like to take this time to say thank you for being you. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2. Okay, back to business.
6 trombones is not a parade.
It's time for Who You Gonna Call? Ghost Disruptors. What text message is the best indication that your soon-to-be Uber driver is a Ghostbuster in the Ecto 1? Your driver Peter is here in a Volvo. Your driver Egon is here in a Subaru. Your driver Raymond is here in a Cadillac. Or your driver Winston is here in a Volkswagen. Let's see how that shook out. In a word, that is not the correct answer to this You Don't Know Jack question. Yeah, you're gonna kick yourself. The iconic vehicle known commonly as the Ecto 1 is a 1959 Cadillac. And whether it's driven by a male or a female Ghostbuster, I think it deserves 5 stars.
Hey, question.
We'd like to initiate a moment of playful interactivity. Would you like a question that involves some quiet time, or a question that keeps getting interrupted? Make your choice now. You have engaged with the process.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Let's try a question that keeps getting into...
Hiya, Corky.
Old man, what are you doing here?
I got a job at Binjpipe.
Oh, like one of those retail greeters?
I'm Vice President of International Acquisitions.
What? No, you're not.
It's a funny story, actually. See, my great-great-granddaughter knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a gal,
That's
actually,
really not interesting at all.
I remember meeting once at the gym.
Yeah, that's great. Whatever. I'm kind of busy doing this question right now.
Well, do it already. Are you starting?
Yes, old man, I am. If I got tired of people...
Hey, did I tell you about my latest sores?
No!
I got one that's a real doozy, boy.
Not now, old man. Or ever. Where was I? Okay, if I got tired of people constantly interrupting me and I...
Lemon Square?
No! Where did you get lemon squares?
Oh, now that's a story.
Old man,
I was at a deli,
I forgot that
and
I
this
didn't
lady
care about
came
your
in,
answer
she
to
was
that.
looking
Now,
for
I will
some
finish
Lorgala.
this question. If I got tired of people constantly interrupting me and wanted to move to the least densely populated country in the world to get some freaking peace and quiet, where should I go? There. You happy?
What?
Brazil, South Africa, the United States, or Greenland? Okay, what'd you pick? Greenland is by far the least crowded country in the world, with only about 0.03 people per square kilometer.
Well, it's been a lot of fun, but I got a meeting with Binjpipe Hong Kong about these pesky export tariffs. They're killing us, Corky!
Goodbye, old man!
See you later.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Here's one I like to call Muppet Shade. I don't really get this one, so I'm guessing it's a meme. If Kermit the Frog were sipping so much tea he needed to move to the country that leads the world in tea production, where would he move? India, but that's none of my business. China, but that's none of my business. Sri Lanka, but that's none of my business. Or Kenya, but that's none of my business. Hope you like what you picked. China leads the world in tea production by 1 million metric tons. India, Kenya, and Sri Lanka are second, third, and fourth, respectively. Kermit only drinks black tea because it's not easy finding green. Here we have how to best enjoy your Binjpipe experience. Oh, I hate myself for reading that.
Binjpipe recommends. Because you enjoy kid-friendly PG movies, we thought your whole family would enjoy Gerald's Game, Child's Play, Funny Games, or Pete's Dragon.
So what'd you pick?
Pete's Dragon is the only option here that is rated PG.
I accidentally ordered Pete's Hard-On at a hotel. Very different movie.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Next. I scream, you scream, we all scream because existence is pain. What would be the best evidence that I fell into a shame spiral last night and ate half a gallon of Ben & Jerry's ice cream in the dark in my underwear? Hypothetically. 2 empty pints of pistachio, 4 empty pints of urban bourbon, 8 empty pints of spectacular Speckaloo's cookie core, or 16 empty pints of Keep Caramel and Cookie On. Let's see how that shook out. This answer is so wrong, it reminds me of my life choices. Oh, Gretchen. Here's the right one. There are 8 pints in a gallon, which means 4 pints in half a gallon. So that's what's currently strewn on the floor next to the couch I've been sleeping on, hypothetically. You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful.
We may listen to you.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Oh, brothers, who art thou? I hope you know your famous families. Good luck. There's your score. One player to rule them all. It's almost not embarrassing. I hope someone somewhere is proud of you. Just don't tell them this part.
You don't know Jack!
If you don't love me, I'm going to war.
Okay, see you when you get back. Bye.
This is a very interesting wine because if you look at the label, you can see the cause and date of your death.
Bears versus standardized math testing.
Okay, and pencils down.
It's actually pretty boring. Bears versus ducks. It pretty much plays out how you'd expect.